Okay, and we're back for the 2 steps. Just trust me that this says magnesium right here. I know I'm working in kind of a cramped space. It's even kind of difficult to write here. So here is my chemical equation. Magnesium plus hydrochloric acid will give me magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas, which, by the way, kind of flammable, just so you guys know. So is magnesium. Magnesium's super reactive. All right, so it's asking me how many grams. Ooh, okay, so that means I've got to do a conversion using molar mass. Are consumed by the reaction of 2.5 moles of magnesium. That's my start substance. If my start substance is in moles, that means I can do my conversion at the end. If the start substance is in grams, I have to do my conversion first because stoichiometry only works if we're going from mole to mole. All right, so I've got 2.5 moles of magnesium, and I'm gonna multiply that by my mole ratio so nothing changes. So HCl is my desired substance. So I have 2 moles of HCl per every 1 mole of magnesium. Now, a trick to know that you're setting up your mole ratio correctly, this and this should be the same. Cross those out because those are like units. So 2.5 times 2 over 1 is going to give me 5 moles of HCl. I'm not done. I have to convert this to grams. Okay, so I'm going to start over here so you guys can see. So I have 5 moles of HCl, and I need to do a mole conversion. That means I have to convert moles to grams. So if I'm doing that, I know 1 mole of HCl has to be down here because we got to cancel out our units, right? And then we need to find the molar mass of HCl. Now I'm going to simplify this. I know chlorine has a mass of 35 and hydrogen has a mass of 1. So this is 36 grams per mole of HCl, okay? So then all I have to do is just plug this into a calculator. We've done this a bunch of times before we left for break. 180 grams of HCl. This right here is what they asked me for, okay? Your desired substance, the very beginning of the problem where it's asking you how many of something, will determine your units, okay? You can't stop here. You have to go forth and do that conversion, okay? So, next question. What is the mass in grams? So it's asking me how many grams of H2 gas are produced when 4 moles of HCl is added to the reaction. Notice how this is worded a little bit differently, but it doesn't matter because it's asking me for something. I know that's my desired. It's giving me something, means I know it's my start. Yes, thank you. All right, so I've got 4 moles of HCl. And it's asking me for my mass in grams for my desired, which means I can go through with my conversion without doing the, I can go through with my problem without doing the conversion first. So 4 moles of HCl, and I'm going to multiply that by my mole ratio. So it's asking me for H2, which only has 1 mole of H2 per every 2 moles of HCl. Pop that into equation. 4 moles times 1 over 2 equals 2 moles of H2. Okay, now I have to convert this to grams. Okay, so if I've got 2 moles of H2, I can multiply that by my molar mass, which H2, 1 plus 1 is 2 grams per every 1 mole, which is going to equal, well, I'll put that down here so you guys can see it, 4 grams of H2. Okay, that's your answer. That's what they're asking for, okay?